Hi everybody, my name's Simon and I'm a founder member of the group Yorkshire Knights. You don't have to have a black Trans Am or a kit replica to be part of our group. We're fully inclusive. We're a group of like-minded individuals who like to help each other out with information, support, looking for parts. We also like to promote other people's events as well and go to their meets, also charity events. And that brings us to today. Today we're teaming up with Trinity Walk Shopping Centre in Wakefield, West Yorkshire. We're going to be taking part in the Star Walk event, which is a fantastic event for all the family. We'll see you over there where I'll be showing you some of my rare collectibles, Knight Rider collectibles, and also speaking to some of the team over there as well. See you soon. So we've arrived at Trinity Walk in Wakefield for the Star Walk event. We're all set up and the crowds are appearing already. So I'd like to just show you a few of my Knight Rider memorabilia pieces. So this one here you probably recognise as being very similar to what we're seeing on a couple of episodes of Knight Rider when Kit was either taken over or damaged. They put him into this temporarily. This one handmade by somebody. It's not screen accurate, but it's pretty close. Fantastic. And these here, now these are really quite rare. I'm really tempted to open this. I used to be really impressed by these because you could drive it along on two wheels. Really impressive. Or when I was a kid it was anyway. And for those of you that remember 45s, as in records, you used to be able to get these stories. Now I can't listen to these because, well, a couple of these are actually sealed. And as you can see, the records in there with storybook. Not many of those seem to be about these days. We've got 3 of those. School time were never better than when you had one of these. You were the envy of everybody. Well, some people, what I wasn't. And obviously for your drinks as well. Should have put my snap in that for today. I will do tomorrow. For those that are a bit younger than me, which is probably most people, I've got the Knight Rider on PlayStation 2. I don't have a PlayStation 2, but I've got the games anyway. Knight Rider flashlight. Requires 1 battery, not included. But it's included. Night Rider wallet for all my receipts and bums. No money, so I've not bothered opening it. And obviously a bit of bedtime reading. Hello's Night Rider. For those that see my Facebook post, yes, I did raid the boxes in Aldi and buy every single car that I could see. Shame on me. Having an 84 Trans Am, I had to buy this. That's one of the original 84 booklets, which I'm quite proud of. I've only ever seen one of those come up once. There we go. I'm not sure what that actually says. No, inside you can see it's a laser disc, so I can't understand it and I can't play it because I don't have a laser disc. Still pretty cool though, in my opinion. Everybody's got to have some Night Rider socks. And then this here, absolutely fantastic piece, this record, signed by Mr. Daniels himself. Takes pride of place in my collection. Last but not least is this dashboard and steering wheel. Now I don't recall ever having one of these as a kid, but when I saw this come up online, I simply just had to have it. Ignore the dust, it does actually work, but I've not got batteries in it for today. Fantastic piece of kit though, quite rare as well. And the smallest card in my collection. So that's it for my collection. We're going to have a look in Dion's car shortly and also speak to a few people from Trinity Walk about the event and the charity and what it's all about. See you soon. What's that?
No cameras!
I ain't got a camera.
Always obey the law.
Hi, good afternoon Dion. So can you tell me, how long have you had this car and what made you buy it?
Hi Simon, thanks for inviting us here today. I've had the car about 15 years. How I got interested in wanting to have a Pontiac Trans Am was growing up in the 80s as a 7-8 year old child. I was influenced by American TV, Night Rider in particular. That's why I obviously went for the Trans Am, because that's what the Trans Am Night Rider series was based on.
Absolutely.
But I was influenced with all the other great programmes as well, the Fall Guy, A-Team, Night Rider, Street Hawk, all the 80s retro programmes that we were influenced by. So eventually I decided 15 years ago that I would make the plunge and buy a Pontiac Trans Am.
Amazing.
My plan is eventually maybe to convert it into a Night Rider car, but I realised when I bought the car it was such a nice example that everybody said to me keep it as it is and maybe think about doing a Night Rider car later on, so that's something that I'm going to consider in the future.
So you might end up with 2 Trans Ams then on your drive?
Possibly, yes, yeah.
Fantastic, fantastic. And so what's your thoughts on today and today's event?
Well, I'm really enjoying it. First I'd like to thank Yorkshire Nights for inviting me down here, yourself obviously as the organiser who's done a great job in putting this show on today.
I appreciate that,
we all really appreciate it. The weather's not the best, although it is warming up a little bit now, which is good. But yeah, it's a really good, we've had a really good uptake. We've got a lot of Yorkshire Nights people down here, a lot of other retro cars here, you know, the old Fools and Horses car, the A-Team van, and really enjoying it.
No, fantastic. Thank you very much.
Not a problem, thank you very much.
Hi Mark, good afternoon. This is an interesting vehicle. Can you tell me a little bit about it, please?
Yeah, it's a 1948 F100 truck. We built it in 2019. It's got a 460 big block. It was originally built for for straight.
Yep.
But we've fetched it, tamed it down a little bit, so you can ride it on road basically.
Right, fantastic.
Yeah, he said, it's got strange differential in it, lock diff. Basically, we built it from ground up.
When you say you built it, you did it yourself?
Yes, we've chopped 5-inch out at roof.
Right.
Lowered it 5-inch. We've done all paint work, yourselves, everything.
Wow.
So,
It's absolutely immaculate, superb.
Yeah.
And I've not seen one of these at a show before, so it is really interesting. I've noticed it says on front there, made in Barnsley.
In Barnsley, yeah, that's where I'm from and that's where we made it. So.
Right. That's absolutely superb. And is this your first classic car?
No, I build one every 2 or 3 years.
Wow.
Different ones, but I always end up selling them and coming home on train.
You won't be selling this one, I take it?
It is, it's going up for sale at the end of this year.
Right. I can practically feel my missus dragging me away as we speak, you know. So what's next then?
We don't know. There's a few in pipeline, a couple of old vans. We don't know. Something will just grab me, I think next one I do there will be a rat rod.
Right.
Something just unusual.
And do you think there'll be ever one that you keep?
I enjoy it build.
Right.
I enjoy the build. Although this gets more attention. I would say it's won about 8 shows. It just gets that much attention.
Yeah, that's totally understandable. Thank you very much.
All right, you're welcome.
Thank you. Good afternoon, Bill. This is a really interesting car, absolutely stunner. But it's got a bit of an interesting backstory, I hear.
Interesting backstory, yes. It's stood in a barn for 40 odd years, from 1972. And the guy I bought it from, he weren't looking for one of these, but he found it. He took it out of the barn. It looked as rusty as hell, but there weren't any rust on it, it was all dust.
Oh wow, how lucky.
So you've got the original 68-year-old paintwork, which were just buffed up. It's got battle scars, a few scratches. The rats are eating the interior, so the interior's all brand new.
Right.
And obviously, as you know, it's got a retractable roof.
Absolutely.
That disappears into the full boot.
So that's original paint?
That's original paint.
That's absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
At a glance, it doesn't look like a convertible, but it's great engineering how it actually converts, into the boot. It's absolutely phenomenal, especially for its age. Now I know you've got another classic car as well.
Yes.
So how many years have you been into classics then?
Possibly my first one was about late 70s, 78.
Right.
I started with a Barracuda. I think it was something like a convertible right-hand drive Barracuda.
Right. And what is it about American cars that you love?
It's a strange thing. When I started primary school, I used to walk past a well-known builder. I had a bungalow and he had a 59 Chevy.
Right.
And he used to park it on a wall just higher up, just above my level, and I used to walk practically underneath it every day going to school, looking at these bat wing boots.
Yeah.
And I think ever since then, I've thought I'm going to have one of them when I get older.
Yeah, it's stuck in your mind.
Yeah.
I think a few of us are like that,
That's what started. I'm sure it is. Yeah.
Absolutely. I think that's the same for a few of us. That brings us to today,
Yeah.
which it's a great turnout today.
Fabulous. Absolutely. Yeah.
Which is good. The weather's been kind so far.
Yep.
Thank you for coming along. It's made
No
the
problem.
show even more special.
No problem.
Thanks very much.
Thanks for having us. Thanks
Cheers.
a lot.
Thank you. Good afternoon, Fraser, and welcome to Trinity Walk, Wakefield. Thanks for taking part in this superb event. Now, your vehicle here, the Datsun, incredibly rare. What made you? Did you purposely go out to find one of these, or did you stumble across it? Because there's not many of these about, surely.
No, there's probably around 20 or so left in the UK,
Wow.
but they were sold in the UK, but so many have just been scrapped over the years. They got a bit of a reputation for rust, so I actually brought this one in from Thailand. They actually produced them in Japan and in Thailand, and of course with the warmer weather there, we're able to survive, and so I brought this one into the UK a couple of years ago. But yeah, there's only about 20 in the UK, and I just love the design of them. I like the pickup trucks anyway, but just the style of this truck just really appealed, and I wanted it to also be used as a bit of a promotional vehicle as well.
Right, okay. Tell us a little bit more about your business.
Yep, so me and my wife, Yo-Yo, we have a hot sauce business. We started 5 years ago in Halifax, and we make a range of ginger chili sauces that won the National Chili Awards for the UK. And we use this for local delivery sometimes, and also just as promotion for the hot sauce business.
You'll get a lot of attention in this, definitely. It's definitely the right vehicle for promotion.
Absolutely, the colour of it just shouts and screams 70s. It's actually a 1978 vehicle, but it actually got registered here by the DVLA as 1981. But yeah, it's definitely late 70s. The colour is original colour, and that just screams 1970s as well.
Absolutely. And have you come across another one here in the UK?
There are a handful in the local area. There's a white one actually in Home Firth, but we've never actually got to the same event yet. But hopefully I'll see it on the road at some point.
Superb, and good luck with your business venture. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Hello all, here we are again, day 2 of the Yorkshire Nights events here at Trinity Walk, raising money for charity. The weather gods have been kind to us, it's a great day, and hopefully we'll have some great cars here.
Hi, it's a fantastic event today. It's all for charity. Can you tell me a little bit more about that charity, please?
So we are Forget Me Not Children's Hospice. We're based in Huddersfield, and we raise vital funds for children with life-limiting illnesses, supporting families locally. Obviously much needed funds to keep the hospice going. It's a brilliant event. As you can see, there's loads and loads of people around.
Absolutely.
Great family event, and hopefully lots of money coming our way.
Hopefully. Thank you very much.
No problem, thank you.
Thank you. Hi, good afternoon, Graham. Just want to thank you for allowing us to take part in this wonderful event. What's your role in this event, and what's it all in aid of?
Well, we should be thanking you and all the vehicles the Yorkshire Nights have brought, and all the cosplay characters and all the other people who support this event, because fundamentally it's about raising money for Forget Me Not Children's Hospice, and they need that money and that awareness now more than ever. And the other flip side to that is that we can give families a free day out, a level of experience that they'd expect to pay quite a lot of money for. So by coming together with great car providers, great cosplay characters, and other people, and our retailers here at the shopping centre, we can create something special and raise money for a good charity.
That's fantastic. So it's win-win. It's raising for a good cause, and it's also bringing people out shopping and helping businesses as well, which is fantastic. Something for everybody.
Yeah, absolutely. It's about raising awareness that we've got here and the runoff, because keeping a strong local economy and growing that's really important for jobs.
Absolutely.
So if we show what we've got here, people come back and hopefully visit, and it helps keep people in jobs and helps create more units to fill, and then it's cyclical and it helps everybody then. But fundamentally, about the charity side of things and giving families a free day out.
That's absolutely amazing. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you.